judge for posterity. Can't say we didn't do it.
I already did it for the week. I was at the 4-H meeting.
Well, there you go. Okay, you can sit.
No, yeah, that would go over well.
8:30.
With allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a quorum. I'm gonna take a motion to amend the agenda, add tax abatement in there.
A motion to amend the agenda to add those abatements.
Okay, I will second it. Now I'll take a motion to approve the agenda as amended and the minutes.
A motion to approve the minutes and the amended agenda.
Second it. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Both same sign, motion will carry. Rich?
Not a whole lot. The contractor came in last week and patched that dogwood box culvert, so that's at least open. It's not complete because it's not striped.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they got any shoulder on that yet or not. I haven't been over there. When I went over to Dove this morning, I didn't drive dogwood, but
They did on the culvert itself. I'm pretty sure when I went.
maybe there's some shoulder on it then.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure, but it's not painted yet.
Does that get railings?
Nope. It's wide enough to be in the clear zone. That I would
Okay,
use it.
perfect.
And then the thrush shoulder item, I asked last week when they were gonna get the thrush shoulder on. I haven't got an answer back from them yet, but I know that that contractor's working in Mitchell County right now this morning, so.
I just had some people call about their driveway entrances.
Yeah, it's been long
They're
enough
wait
that
a
they
little
should
bit,
have
but
had
it's
something.
been a few weeks. So.
Yeah. Right.
And some of them you look at them, I mean, it's a pretty good
It's a
ridge. So.
substantial bump. So I haven't gotten an answer on that yet. I got a meeting with WHKS this morning, talk about some bridge stuff again, so kind of keep that flow going. And then, that's all I've got for roadway maintenance, and then for the conservation building stuff, I see that they did get filled in underneath the office structure. Now, I haven't seen a change order for it, but
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those things that,
I talked to Mike Pearson Friday morning. And yeah, they had it all to grade. Got it filled in and so they can continue going forward with footings and all that stuff. So
I'm looking at, we keep getting some more information on a fuel system to help with billing and stuff. You know, we're gonna need tanks, whatever. It's the system itself we're trying to figure out what's best for us. So
sure.
We'll continue to delve into that and make sure we have that ready to go by the time we're open, hopefully.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So that's all I've got this morning.
Okay. All right, project update change orders. We got a couple change orders to take care of.
Oh, that's
That
just
was-
for the
that's it?
building,
Whether,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
for the drainage.
Yep, let's do drainage then. Tile improvements drainage district 14, change order number 3.
And pay application number 4.
this must not be final, but it must be close. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose the only thing after this is probably retainage
So,
for so long, whatever. I'll motion to approve the drainage district 14 change order 3 and pay your application 4.
I will second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Both same sign. So I need to sign it right there. Kind of confusing.
oh, is it up further?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, your owner. Sorry,
No.
get all those paper clips out of the way.
Here, we'll do this.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep them in order for you.
Just gotta keep you on your toes.
Well, it wasn't looking right.
Yeah, they kinda got those weird. Cause usually you're on the bottom of the
Yeah.
page. Then it's easier.
Definitely.
There's one more there.
There's one more. Stack. It's a bank loan.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, it's all the same thing over and over again. At the bank, you have a whole bunch of different documents.
Sign initial.
Sign
Give a
initial.
blood sample.
Just about. I
Three,
think I got three.
okay.
All right. Do you have any drainage claims?
Yes, one. Anything for you to sign, but there's that.
Motion to approve drainage claims.
I'll second it. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Pull same sign, motion carries. Just want to sign it here.
And then could we slide in that tax abatement?
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, you want to explain it?
So basically, there was a drainage district that was assessed that had common outlet charges. For some reason, I don't know if those districts had just had cash in the past, so it didn't matter or what, but this time they don't. So
Okay.
they should have, the common outlet district should have been should have been assessed, or not assessed, they should have been assessed too, so that they would have had enough money to pay these, and they don't. So what was recommended is that we abate these, and then, so that they don't have to pay the interest for another whole year. And then, because we don't wanna do a special, that's just a
Right.
big mess.
Okay.
So, we'll abate those, and then we'll charge them next
Next
time.
time. Okay, motion.
All motion to approve the tax abatement.
I'll second it. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry.
Thank you.
Claims.
Yeah, I did a special for IPAC,
Okay.
or not IPAC,
Oh, yeah.
ICAP,
Yes.
yeah, and then, so you know about that one,
Yep.
and then, there's the check register for payroll, and there was a special vehicle to acknowledge for,
Yep. Motion to approve.
All motion to approve the claims and all motion to acknowledge the special claim from the assessor's office.
I'll second that. Any further discussions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry. Reports today. Payroll,
no,
liquor.
all I got left is manure.
Management plan.
New ownership change.
And then there
Ownership
were,
change on the one.
Yeah, the Johnson Brothers boss will be Johnson 3 now,
Yeah.
so that's why, yeah, we gotta update, and they added some land. Different places, I guess.
A motion to acknowledge the manure update, management plan updates.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion will carry. Okay, the Reno guys, that's just left on there. I mean, he sent us a bid.
That's not a thing, but.
Yeah, I got Michael here right now.
Okay.
Well, we did see it. I know there's gonna have to be some discussion, but I think we wanna wait till Enos gets back. He got stranded up north, so.
In Canada, yeah, we're missing one supervisor. He hasn't, yeah, I'd like to have him get in on this, and then I think we'd be ready to figure something out. And
Okay. So you guys think you're gonna talk what next meeting?
we
Yeah.
tried again next meeting, yeah, and we just gotta line up the funds and that stuff, so yeah.
Yep.
Should be able to do it, but we'll keep it on the agenda and let you know as soon as we can.
That sounds good.
All right, appreciate it,
Ev-
appreciate the bid. Looks
Everything
good.
looked okay to you guys though?
Yeah, it did,
Okay, fantastic.
yeah,
Well, great. Do you want us to just join the meeting then next Monday again?
that'd be fine, yeah, that way Enos can maybe listen in a little on this and get some information, so.
Okay, real good. Well, I'll just talk with you guys next Monday.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
All
Jesse,
right, we'll see you. Bye bye.
you got a sheriff's app, it says.
So this is more just informational for you guys right now.
Okay,
So I was at training last week. There's an app that,
sheriff's.
and I can show you guys after
Okay.
reading what it kind of looks like, but, there's about 25 to 30 counties in the state that have this app. It's basically you can go to this app and you can look at sheriff's sale, you can do gun permits, you can do kind of whatever you really wanted. You can do a lot of like if you get the app, you can notify like if there's a road closure, if there's an accident, if you have a major scene that you're working, it gives you a notification saying, hey, stay out. But anyways, I was at training last week and Sheriff Hepperly from Winnebago County was there. And we were kind of talking to this guy and we're maybe kind of hoping that he'd give us a deal because there isn't anything north of like Hamilton County
Okay,
on the north side of the state.
sure.
So we had a Zoom meeting with him last week and basically it's a 3-year agreement. The startup fee to get it, if we were to decide to get it, would be $12,406.50. And then there'd be a fee every year after that of $6,040. Typically, they're using opioid money to get it. I know I had talked to Shanna about it a while ago. And so it might be something we can look at in the future. But they do give you a 10% because they're with the ISSDA. They do give you a 10% discount right off the top, and then he was going to give us another 5 if we decided to do it. But like I said, sheriff's sale, weapons permits, and then there's how they get away with the opioid. They have an actual tab for that, so you can go in and kind of navigate that system. So, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
So then, is it just helping you as an office, or like, is it something that we're looking at as a member of the public, or?
Yeah, it'd be more for me, but it is something that we, like Rich could say to me, hey, we got a road closure on Dogwood, and then we could just send it out. But it'd be more basically kind of for my office, like farm checks or, weapons permits, sheriff sales, all that stuff, so.
Okay. Yeah.
Put fireworks permits on there.
Good, yeah. He said, the guy said that you could really do almost anything you wanted to, so.
Okay.
But after the meeting, I can kind of show you what Hamilton County's looks like. So you can kind of see it and get an understanding of it, so.
So do they put weather alerts on there too? Cause I know we do that separate now, and I mean, could we get down to just one app
You probably
instead
could,
of?
yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of the county thing that we got now.
The only thing that, I guess my only thing with having this is you kind of lose the one-on-one of people coming to the office, but the other thing that it is, the younger generation is using social media and that type of stuff to do most of it.
I was gonna say they'd have to get the app first.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will do that. It's the way things are gonna go. You're right. We're not gonna have the interaction going forward.
Right.
The older generations start to disappear. I mean, the kids grasp this stuff. I don't like it, but it's the way it goes. I mean, and some things are easier. I hate to say it, but.
So it's just something for you guys to think about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I talked to Jackie, I think it was last week, about the opioid stuff, and she said, well, let's just put it on the agenda and we can talk to you guys about it, so.
Well, I mean, if it's something else we can utilize those funds for and not be a big drain on your budget going forward too, somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Something to think about, right?
Yeah, definitely consider it.
I gotta see how much of it's committed to. I
Right.
gotta look back at that, cause public health has the majority of it right now.
Right now, yeah, because we've been doing that opioid stuff pretty hard and advertising. So, yeah, it's
And,
interesting.
and what will she wanna do going forward too? She'll wanna keep asking for the money or not, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we can come to a mutual agreement all the way around to make it
Yeah.
work and still continue to
Yeah.
utilize it, so.
And even if it's
She's
partial.
gotta back down just a little bit so he can get something for his side, but that's just the way it goes, so.
Splitting the
We
difference.
can make it work, I think.
Yeah,
That's all I have. Thank you guys.
yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for letting us know about stuff like that. If it benefits you, that's your department, that's what's kind of important too sometimes, so.
Technology's gonna save us.
Yeah, right, save us what?
Job
It doesn't
security
save us
probably.
money, I can tell you that.
I agree.
So, all right, discussion of possible action on generator monitoring at the tower site. Explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the email, but.
Yep, that was, Mark brought it up when we were visiting the tower sites, when we did just do our yearly cleaning. I brought it up to Marilyn and she thought it'd be a really good idea, which I think it's a good idea too, especially if, you know, like kind of caught that problem over there when they did that, so. She was kind of looking at that. I don't know, Jack, you'd have to refresh my memory. I think she was maybe gonna try and pay for it out of the 911.
That's where I was kind of
Monday.
confused, cause she always comes up and says, that's your tower. So it's like, everything's mine, I don't know why.
The cost,
Well, it'd be the county's tower. I
Yeah.
suppose.
the annual cost of it to me is a safety blanket that could save
Yeah,
bigger damages or bigger problems if you have issues with the generator.
But
right.
who uses it? I mean, what's the function of it?
Just so like if the power goes out for the radio, so it's just communication. So we do our paging and all the communication with like all the deputies and the state patrol is basically ran off those two towers.
Yeah,
So
so
that'd
monitor.
be your department.
Yeah.
Possibly. But I mean, it's still gonna be general fund, so I mean.
Right. I mean, it's probably a good idea, that way it's remotely monitored all the time, and
And I think before we just had somebody go out there and check, was it maybe Ron's? I don't remember.
uh,
They
That's-
do an annual inspection and
service, I would assume.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that was in the fall or the spring. Do you guys remember?
I'd say spring.
Spring.
Yeah, we've got an agreement with annual maintenance and inspection, which is one time a year, you know, it doesn't
Yeah.
catch everything. The
Right.
other 11 months of the year, so.
And they're already doing some of our generators, so they just will do all of them.
Right.
Oh,
And I don't
yeah,
think they've been out there that I know of this year.
that one hasn't been, okay. Oh, it hasn't been out to service it or whatever.
Right.
Then it's probably in the fall, and I assume they do it.
I'm assuming they do them all at the same time, they come
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
whole facility for Thurston Albert Lee, I think, right?
I'm not sure where they're
I
at.
think they're at Albert Lee.
I think so. Elderly are all in somewhere. there's a guy
Yeah,
who does that.
so, yeah, I mean, if we've already got an agreement with servicing our stuff, we could probably just add that to it.
Mhm.
I would think so.
Mark said Ron's do them in the fall.
So they'll be coming,
Okay.
I would assume, anytime.
That's
So
it,
do you
yeah,
want me to, when they come, do you want me to talk to them about that or?
as well.
Yeah.
I would say it's a good idea.
Just add it to us, it's part of the maintenance on our generators, you know?
So basically,
Capital.
making a motion. It's an act,
Yeah, it's an action, I'll make a
and
motion
you can get it
to
lined up.
add the monitoring to the tower site stuff.
No, I'll second it. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye, both same sign, motion will carry. Thanks for taking care of that. Anything on buildings and grounds today? Melissa, is she on?
Well, we have a small nibble at the casino interchange for a mixed use building by a developer. So Brookshire is going to double down on getting a hold of Vegas for that restricted covenant.
Perfect. Give them some steak, make them bite.
You bet.
All right. Well, thanks.
You bet.
Keep going. Let's see if we can get something going out there. It'd be nice.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Nope, not that I can think of.
Okay. All right, anything, waiter, any problems out there at the wastewater?
Just gonna bring you a list here one of these days,
Okay,
more expenses.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, department head discussion, anything there? Yes. Any supervisor comments? The only thing I can say is I was on juvenile detention meeting Friday, which as of right now, we are non-voting members. So we could not attend the closed session. I did it all from Zoom, so I sat there for an hour and waited to come back, and the motion was to terminate towing.
You're kidding me.
I know nothing. I could probably get hold of Kyle, but I don't know what he can tell me either, as far as closed session discussion until it's made public.
He's been there a long time.
Yeah, so I finally just dropped off because it went from that motion to another closed session for more personnel stuff, and it's like, I don't get to sit on that one either, so I had things to do. It was already noon by that time anyway, and it's like, so I mean, we still have privileges down there as far as if you send a person down there, we don't get the high rate, we still got the good rates. And eventually supposedly we get back in as members, and it's part of the process.
Right.
So anyway, that was news for the week.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything for next week's agenda items we need to review, anything?
I want to put the road use agreement stuff on.
Okay.
It's the road use agreement when they had the
Right away
permits.
permits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was
I'll
gonna,
try to get through that this week and look at it, review it.
Get on Jeff again and get an answer out of him what he thinks.
That'd be nice.
So he didn't respond to the one you sent to all of
I
us.
briefly compared the other one from not Turtle Creek, it's not Turtle
Deer
Creek, Deer Creek. And right away, a lot of it looked for word, but there's extra paragraphs here and there that I want to look through and make sure maybe they're clarifying some certain things or things are a little bit different, but
In the
I haven't had
line,
a chance to sit down and read through it.
in the line of expertise, would there be somebody else like Eric Updegraff or somebody else that it
It
would?
wouldn't hurt to run it by him too. We're paying, I mean,
We're paying for that for us anyways.
so it's different, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And you
just a thought.
I
Well,
got a quicker answer.
It's been out for a week and a half and no response from
Yeah.
county attorney, so.
Let's send it up to him too, just to get his approval on it. It's part of the whole process of, going forward.
It is.
Send it off to who?
I'll get you an
We
email.
can get you in there.
Yeah, cause that is part of that process.
Through ICAP, so that way, I mean, then we're covered.
I think this one was similar to one they had in Howard County, so I think
Yeah,
a lot of boilerplate stuff.
most agreements are, aren't they?
Yeah,
He's just had more. Did you been in it more?
Right. About the, right away ordinance,
Oh, yeah.
see our neighbors got one.
Mhm.
So,
I've been looking, off and on at AI policies for counties, what other counties are doing. We should probably have something. I was gonna come forward and I don't know how to do it exactly, but give you guys a preliminary one to look over, just something real. So, I mean, it doesn't do anything too, detailed because everything's changing so fast right now, but just mainly they just did one or I think it's about to pass down in Black Hawk. So I was gonna kind of model it on that one, so.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just let us know.
add to the list of policies and procedures when it comes to the IT side. I mean, you gotta have a policy and everything, so.
Yep. So just gotta get the work
right away. The board brought that one in. I mean, I don't know how you guys want to handle it here. I mean, the ordinance, if you want the ordinance, I mean,
We should look at it anyways.
Right.
I can get you what Mitchell County's got.
In your opinion, did it work? Does it seem okay on that side?
Yeah, the battle was pipeline ordinance versus there was a little bit of
Well, pipeline ordinances are basically
right, you can't.
illegal. I mean, I won't say
Right.
illegal, but they're, as of now,
So
they're
it's really
struck
not,
down,
it's a private utility.
which is
Hazardous. What is it? private hazardous utility. I can't remember what the verbiage exactly is, but it's for private utilities. You know, the code allows for public utilities to be in the right of way with a permit and use that permit.
Right.
Public utilities are, but we don't have in the past any person wanting to run a small little water line across the road. That's not first of all, it's not a hazardous utility.
Correct.
And second, that we use our utility permit to track that. With the right of way permit there, road use right of way permit there. It's more of a, hey, we want some say in where these utilities are going. We always have good communication with the public utilities, but they're usually running parallel within the right of way. These are, and usually not technically hazardous pipelines. Now, the gas pipelines that are already existing in the right of ways now that have been down for a long time, I think they're probably under a different set of standards than say a carbon pipeline or even a hydrogen pipeline.
Right.
So there's a little bit of controversy in whether we're too restrictive, or it depends on how you want to interpret the codes. But the codes I've read, and I'm not an attorney, but the attorneys that we worked with say that the county has that authority to at least put some restrictions in the right of way. The other some will argue that, but right now everything's based off of, I think, the right of way order, the carbon pipeline ordinances that are out there now that are in court. This is a different animal, strictly right of way.
It's just basically putting some restrictions on the right of way
to protect the infrastructure that we already have existing. You know, whether or not they want to put it within 20 feet of a bridge is one thing. Maybe they don't, but at least we've got a set of guidelines that says here's where we prefer to have it. And that is a waiver system. If there are certain things that become a little difficult to maintain, then we can sit down and have that
We've
discussion.
kind of talked about something like this anyway, even for somebody who wants to put a private tile through it. You know, we don't have much of a process. Not that you're gonna deny it, that's not the point.
Well, usually a tile is gonna be in the lowest
Correct.
part of the roadway, so you kind of know where they're at. These are saying we want to keep these away from intersections. We want to keep them away from our structures, because you could have a small structure right now and they could be fairly close to it, but if that structure needs to be replaced sometime, and they usually get bigger,
Right.
We don't want to have to deal with that restriction of that hazardous.
Having that in the way.
Hazardous utility.
In the way of in the county's area that needs to be working in, so. Yeah, and that's what I think, is it's more of
It's a
a
process.
protection of our county road infrastructure.
But I'll get you the copy that they have there.
Go look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? To get the Winworth Petco meeting on there, get that on the agenda for October. Yeah. Other than that,
No motion to adjourn.
so second it. Any further discussion? And then all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry. Meeting is.